Okie dokie. So I'm going to give you guys a quick overview on Google Keyword Planner. You can literally just do a search for it in your search browser, Google Keyword Planner. And if you already have Google, or if you already use AdWords, then you just kind of log in, and you guys already know how to do this. But for those that don't, you do have to have a Google AdWords Google account, if you will. It's not easy. There's plenty of instructions out there on how to get set up. But once you do, and you have your Gmail or your personal email connected to your AdWords account, you then log in. So I'm just going to go directly here. You can see it's taking a moment to log in my information, loading up my information. Come on. All right, here we go. So I want to give you guys an example. We've been talking about this bankruptcy law practice for a little bit, and I want to show it to you again. So in this case, we have, let's say, I'm a local business, right? And I'm a bankruptcy lawyer. I offer Chapter 7, Chapter 13, Chapter 11. I'm based there in New York. I also do a little bit of foreclosure work, a little bit of real estate, but because it's all kind of tied to bankruptcy. So first thing I might do is I might just do a quick search for bankruptcy lawyer. And I'm not, and this is just for all, I could change the targeting to just your local city if you want. Sometimes I recommend it, but I kind of just like to leave it at United States just to get a feel for the actual full volume of searches. So I'll do that. I'll hit go. And then it breaks down the ideas into ad group ideas. You don't want that. We want keyword ideas. So once you click here, you can really get a sense of the different search volume that is out there. So you have bankruptcy lawyer, and these are for exact match searches. So for example, bankruptcy lawyers is different from bankruptcy lawyer from a search standpoint. So you can see here there's about 4,400 a month for just that term alone. For bankruptcy, there's 135,000. For Chapter 7 bankruptcy, 27,000. Let's see here, bankruptcy attorney, 6,600 versus the 4,400 that's there. Bankruptcy Chapter 13. So you can kind of see here, there's a ton of stuff that you can leverage. And typically what I'll do is, as I've kind of gone through here, I might do some other terms. I might test some other things out, like some other terms for a client. And then I will go ahead and download those multiple lists, or in this case, I'll download this list here. I'll hit download. And once I've downloaded it, typically it will look something like this. This usually isn't bolded, but these are all of the different terms that you get when you do your download. And I personally like to sort based on average monthly search volume. So I'll come up here, I'll do a sort by average monthly search volume. I'll do largest to smallest, because we're really trying to find those terms that are likely to bring the most traffic, right? So if I offer Chapter 7, here's a great example. If I offer Chapter 7 bankruptcy, my title for my landing page in which I talk about Chapter 7 bankruptcy is not going to just say Chapter 7. It's going to say Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Why? Because Chapter 7 bankruptcy gets more searches than just Chapter 7. You see that there? So that's the kind of philosophy and the kind of thinking that you want to take advantage of. You see here, bankruptcy Chapter 7. If one is in front of the other, I wouldn't worry too much about that, but I'll go with the ones that are probably going to produce the most search volume. So you see here, Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Definitely want that one. If we're looking at bankruptcy lawyers, see how you have bankruptcy attorney? I might try to choose between bankruptcy lawyer or have an individual landing page that just talks about our practice, but uses bankruptcy lawyer or bankruptcy attorney as our main one. You have divorce lawyer versus divorce attorney. That one gets 8,100. So I'll just kind of scrub through this list, and I'll decide, all right, well, maybe there are some ideas that I can leverage, just from a pure content marketing standpoint, like if someone wants to know what is Chapter 7 bankruptcy, I might write an article on what is Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Literally this exact same thing, you know, and I'll just go through here and I'll use this as a stomping ground to building out my landing pages. Sometimes if you want to be slick, if you're really local, you know, you don't necessarily have to add Chapter 7 bankruptcy New York or Chapter 7 bankruptcy, Chapter 13 bankruptcy New York, but you can if you want to. It's really entirely up to you, but you don't have to per se. And so from that list, I just want to show you kind of what we did. Let's see here, affordable bankruptcy relief.com. So this is our client. And you can see sort of the philosophy, how we built out their services page. And yeah, I know that these show as that, but when you pull them up, at least they should show with the full, exactly. You have the title here, Chapter 7 Bankruptcy. And we just built out very simple landing pages for each one, and this helps from a search standpoint. So I just wanted to show you, just give you an overview of how to use Google Keyword Planner. It's very, very powerful, guys. I mean, you can just, the sky is the limit. You can do so many different searches, find so many different opportunities in here. You can look up divorce lawyer, you know, if you're a pediatrician, let's say, or if you're an orthodontist, you can find other keywords that are critical. You can see here that helps generate some new ideas, child custody lawyers. If you're a pediatrician, I mean, the sky's the limit. So definitely utilize this tool as your primary tool for conducting keyword research from an on-page optimization perspective. And I can assure you this is going to make a difference for you guys in the long run. All right? All right, stay tuned.